Probably should have had this load first. Oh well. We'll eventually load. Hopefully. There we go.
The star.
Whoops. I haven't played in like a solid 2 weeks, probably. So I'm a bit behind on stuff. Gotta claim this blogging bonus, of course. That means so much. Just burning through that battle pass. Nope. I... Hmm. I don't think I have anything for wishes, which means I won't be getting these people anytime soon. There's still like a handful of basic people, or like original characters that I would like to get, but why is the stream looking super pixelated? At least on my end here. See, we can't fix that. Ignore my desktop. Well, not that there's anything on there that you shouldn't see. Just a grainy view of the good old Citadel. There we go. Hopefully. I would like to get through some story stuff that I'm behind on, at least. I forget if I'm even caught up level-wise to do so. It doesn't look like it. Do this. It keeps popping up. My bit rate is lower than recommended. I wonder if it has something to do with me fiddling around with my recording settings the other day. Let's go into OBS itself and see if we can't fix this. Probably just that. Uh, Ah, I see. I think. Might require me to restart the stream, but I don't really care to do that. I can just fix the bitrate here. Okay, let's try this. I'd fiddle around with my settings just because I wanted to get... I mean, I was recording gameplay.
这里是璃月港的书店吧？要
哦，随便看看吧，不买也行。
我们是来找书的，这里有没有提瓦特游览指南的璃月篇呢？
哦，这本书很久以前就不卖了，没什么人气。
哎，明明蒙德篇那么有趣，太可惜了。
这书的作者太有个性了，说是指南，但其实起不到什么指南，不仅卖不出去，我曾经还因为这书被游客投诉过。
但我还是觉得很可惜，蒙德篇当成冒险日记来读也很有趣啊。
反正我这里现在已经没有了，如果实在想看，可以去长久爷那儿碰碰运气。
长久爷？
他住在青册庄，收藏各种书籍。虽然脾气不太好，他还在璃月港的时候就是我的老主顾了。现在我有时也会给他寄2本绝版。
你说绝版藏书？那已经绝版的《神霄折戟录》第6卷，也可能在他的收藏之中。啊，失礼了，在下行秋，只是一个偶然路过的爱书人。既然你我都在寻书，那何不一同前往青册山拜访这位长久爷呢？都是爱书之人，不必客气。
Alrighty then. Somewhere around here. Climb up top. Perfect.
天要亡我！嗯，有事？
听说你这里有很多绝版的藏书，我们想借提瓦特游览。
唉，别跟我提书的事了。层岩剧院封锁以后，我家矿石生意很不好做，渔人众还为了筹货款，我只能把我的爱书都拿去当了。不对，是我的人生。唉，算了，冲着你们大吼，没其他事儿的话，我也……
莫非连《神霄折戟录》的第6卷也当掉了？
哦，想不到会听到这个名字。
意思是我们没有品味吗？
这可是具有时代意义的一本奇书。当年刚推出的时候，但它改编了很多人对武侠小说最初的1版数量非常少，
在后来的加印版本中，作为补充故事的第6卷，不知为……
对，就是这样，因为存世数量非常之少。
这么说，这本书还在你……
这是我剩下的
喂，老常，磨磨蹭蹭的，是我家老爷给你脸了。那批识破，惹恼了茂才公，就等于惹恼了愚人众，这道理总该明白吧？
啊，又是你！可我也不能3折来卖这一批识破呀。
那我不管，你是要看书还是要吃饭？还是想带着书进棺材提前躺好？
你，
话不能这么讲，这位兄台。买卖讲究一个你。
哎，你又是从哪儿冒出来的？关你什么？
在下路见不平、行侠仗义之人，古华派，邢秋。
古华派，他说古华派，哎，不过是个断了香火、摇摇欲坠的小门派吧？就这还
正义和身份可没什么关系，你只不过是个狐假虎威的小家丁，不是一样在作恶吗？
你行了啊，你给我，还有你，老常，这批矿。
Did his character model just disappear?
这日子
Because he was talking there and
过不下去了呀。
I didn't see anyone.
那话说回来吧，究竟能否将书借给我呢？
唉，算了算了，我也不指望别人能操。
非常感谢，我盼这书3载有余。
哎，行了行了，记得把书还给。
喂，你这就走了？什么都还没搞清楚呢。
Part of the reason I haven't played this in like 2 weeks is because the last 2 weeks I have mostly been playing Mass Effect, the first one, for the second time this year. It's just the person that I am. Son of a... Not climbable. Wonderful. But yeah, I put like... I didn't do like a complete playthrough, like 100% or anything in Mass Effect, but I put like 24 hours into that in 2 weeks. Turns out that game's still very good.
有意思，有意思，原来还……
喂，听我说话啦！
原来如此，备受追捧。
是啊，不能以超低价买到矿石，就要让长久爷吃苦头，他们简直和强盗没区别。
同事求书，你们这么轻易就要放弃了？
你这不是听得到我们说话吗？
借来这书，只是我觉得长久爷走投无路，最后还是会当对长久爷说的话。我可不只是说说而已，这书由我代为保管，而他的其他藏书，我也会帮他赎回来。当然有办法，我已经有头绪了，现在只需要考虑考虑细节。容我思考一番，不需要太长的时间。
哟，居然还敢待在这儿！你豆花派要人没人，要本事没本事，就倒，搞错了。
Well, this looks like a fight.
哎，古华派对吧？
有道是蚍蜉撼大树，可笑不自量。
Trying to fix something again here.
啊，拽什么文词？
请回吧。强买的事，我是不容的，何况还是
你小子，看来又想帮老常出，哼，那你可找错时候了。看，今天有愚人众的，
在下虽年少，也行走江湖数年，面对恶者，
那就给你点教训吧。
谢你了，偷窥者。这边，既然要我，就多救些小伙伴了。说吧。这边。
Out of the way, old man. Oh. 360 controller is still plugged into my PC, so the rumble started going off.
还以为腰上那个只是普通的玉石，没想到居然是神之今天就先放过你，咱们走着瞧。这事儿，
唉，指望他们吸取教训是不可能的吧？
Always a little weird in this game. I already have this guy unlocked. He's in another party that I have set up. So I've been playing as him, and it's just weird to sometimes see them act like they've never met.
只不过以神之眼退敌，有恃强凌弱之嫌。虽然我有重振山门之愿，但这也非一朝一夕。
他们现在走了，但肯定会再来找麻烦。
我知道，我不会害了我的恩人。伤有伤道，这件于人众平常不会站在某个商人一边，但看那家丁的嚣张态度，这其中多半是有更深的勾结。刚才他们提到的茂才公，这名号我也听过。他的宅
道理是有道理的，那你要干什么？
我还有其他想要了解的事。
真的吗？不会只是想使唤我们去跑腿吧？
哦，竟然发生了这样的事，这一……
气死我了！我可以打他吗？好吧，但每个惹我生气的人，我都要给他取个难听的绰号，就叫他书呆子好了。
I'd finished up the other day as well, this Mass Effect Pathless, which I streamed like a week ago. That game's pretty good. I would say if you if the notion of like that game company game, so like Journey or Abzu, which is technically Giant Squid, but same folks there. Combining that with like some Zelda and Shadow of the Colossus sounds good to you, then maybe check out the Pathless. It's $40, but maybe you see it on sale. I'm not one to get fussy about like prices that much. I also didn't have to pay for it because I got a review copy of it, but $40 for like a 6-hour game like that, I know people in general would probably feel like that's maybe a little high for that. That's a game that like you may typically see for like 20, maybe 30, maybe. I think it's worth it.
嗯，应该已经提前。老爷今天临时有要事，
要是是……
最近老爷在忙一笔重大的生意，早早就出门接待。
那他现在在哪儿？
抱歉，这个老爷特别叮嘱了，不能透露。不，我没有冒犯的意思，请不要介意。对不起，老爷现在在新月。
This guy's a real pushover.
还望您大人有大量，别让老爷怪责下来。
我家老爷还有要事在身，就不和你纠缠了。你就期待他和茂彩公谈完生意之后。
哎呦，太谢谢你们了。
没想到你还有这种天赋啊！嘿嘿，那作为感谢，要请我吃点心。看样子守卫提到的贵客，应该就是愚人众了。那就去新月轩吧。新月轩人气兴隆，我们混进去应该不会被注意到的。不过要想知道他们在聊什么见不得人的事，还是要小心一点。
What I will say about the Pathless, I mean, I talked about it in the stream itself. Besides the weird, tedious stealth sections, it's a game that feels like it wants to have some heavy-hitting emotional moments, and it doesn't. It's like the whole theme of it is authoritarian dude wants to take power and force everyone on his vision for the world. And his reasoning being, you know, the world's full of chaos and unfair, and people are suffering. So, if one good person sees power and force everyone to follow his way, then problem solved, right? But I don't know. It doesn't really get deeper than that.
是，在原料上，不过这不需要您担心。
那是最好。之前我就说过，为了完成订单，愚人众我们的好意可不是免费的。
明白，承蒙您关照。
那就到时候看你的成果了。
哼，该死的老常。
这个茂彩公果然和愚人众有勾结。不知道书呆子那边有没有什么进展？
A lot of talking in this quest. Usually I wouldn't be like... Usually when I have subs on in a game, I will just listen anyway. I won't skip over once I've finished reading the subtitled text. But it feels a little awkward to sit here while streaming and having... I don't want to completely talk over the text or anything, or the story, but also don't want to just sit here silently for 10-minute stretches.
说是有其他想了解的事，搞得神神秘秘的，结果你只是换了个地方看书吧？
原来如此。 和我猜的差不多。
你真的有猜过吗？
办法我已成竹在胸，我这里有封信，拜托你们带去。因为一些难以言述的苦衷，至于信中内容，你们不必。
哇，字好丑，这种字就算查看了也看不懂嘛。
所以说你们不必查看，不看。那个人是读得懂这。
可是。 是要找飞云商会帮忙吗？那可是璃月大名鼎鼎的。来璃月之后，经常听到这个名字。好像这样的大商会，如果愿意帮，
这个不用担心。据我了解，读了我晓之以理、动之以情的这封信，一定会出手相助的。要给茂才公一个深刻的教训，只靠我们是不够的。而且我也不想让别人知道这件事是我做的。
什么？你不是为了报答长久爷吗？
事了拂衣去，深藏功与名，此乃侠义之本，回味无穷。滴水之恩，定当涌泉相报。但这仅仅是报答。
说的这么帅，其实你只是想继续看你的。
那就拜托二位送信给飞云商会的家丁了。他现在
不准无视我！打扰了，我们有一事相求，请先读一下这封信吧。
信？哦，原来又是这么一回事啊。没事没事，只是我的凭空猜测。
他读得懂吗？
没错，这字确实不是别人的。两位贵客旅途劳顿，实在辛苦，就由我们飞云商会为你们接风洗尘，不用着急。信中的事我已经了解，只是我们请两位到琉璃亭小坐片刻，品尝点心，看看海景。
哇，有好吃的，居然对我们这么客气。
待客之道是飞云商会的必修课，贵客上门自然不能怠慢。二位这边请，我来带路。
还以为会被粗暴对待，或者直接被轰走呢。想不到书呆子的面子这么大。
二位久等了，飞云商会已经茂才公有钱有势，普通的教训对他来说不疼不痒。要让他不再做同样的事，只能让他切身感受到和长久爷同样。茂才公的生意和识破有关，那只要能买下整个璃月的识破，就能让茂才公陷入。要是没有原料，再厉害的工匠也做不出商品。
原来如此，这样他就没法给愚人众教。不过璃月这么大，要买下所有的识破也很麻烦吧？
一时间确实难以全部收购，所以按照信中安排，还要劳烦二位客人帮帮。首先是璃月城中的几家店铺，我会在地图上为你们标出位置。然后在层岩巨渊还有一些暂时没被收购的识破，最后就是长久爷手上的那一批。
城里3家店，层岩。
当然，采购的开销请完。
哇，这么多摩拉，都能把。
这样的事以前也有过几次，两位只需要谈成交易即可。等两位全部收购完成之后，就可以去。
那家伙说话不怎么正经，没想到办起事来还靠得住。我们就按顺序来吧，先离月港，再去层岩剧院，最后去找长久。
It sure does feel like the most talking this game's had, like, in a single one of, like, not mainline quests, but a character story quests.
你好，请问所有的识破，不过都是口头约定，暂时还没签契约。原来是飞云商会，没事，不用担心约定的事。谢谢您的惠顾，还望。
真的很谢谢您。
你好，朋友。哦，我还以为识破到需求少，管理起来又麻烦。原来是，唉。
Alrighty. Oh, I'm diving in.
你干嘛？我真的所有。我先说啊，你就告诉我个数吧。飞云，既然是飞云商会，
嘿嘿，真顺利啊！有钱就是好。
不要。
接下来是层岩剧院，我们快去吧。
there a quicker way? Yes. Go kind of far. I would like to, I was trying to think of what I would stream like a full playthrough of. I was contemplating doing something like a BioWare game, not Mass Effect, but maybe like Dragon Age 2 or like KOTOR. I've been getting the itch to play KOTOR again. That's also something I've played enough times that I don't mind like streaming a story-heavy game like that. But it's also kind of long, which would be... No, I don't care to stream like multiple days a week, so it would take a while to get through. So I was thinking maybe otherwise do like a shorter FPS or something, like a Halo. I've been thinking about replaying Halo now that they have 1 through 4. All 1 through 4 and all the they have ODST on the collection on PC Game Pass.
在璃月港大批购买识破，我就想你们会来的。我这里确实还有一批暂时还没有被运走的识破，只要你们开价够高，就可以卖给你们。因为对方的开价也高。
明明在璃月港一共才花掉了不到200万摩拉。
没办法，价高者得。我卖给你们其实也是毁约了，价格不高可不行啊。 你们有你们的难处，我也有我的难处。
好吧，好吧，贵了就贵了，回去和老爷说，以后跟这位负责人。
哎，这个没必要吧？不，别这样，这又不……
虽然是商会的钱，但钱花多了，到时候就只能报出你的名字。
我知道了，对不起。不过，其实这批矿石。 在运送的时候遇到，我也不知道具体是在什么地方，能拜托你去找一找吗？我记得一共有5车，全都能找到的话，那当然了，我还
没办法，那我们走吧。
Alrighty. Combat time. Also, steal your shit. You know, if you're gonna have a mine, you would think like a little security around it, not just one dude standing around. Son of a... Jerks. The opposite of well. Bounced around here. This guy gotta go. So does this jerk. I'm guessing these cards are supposed to be below me somewhere. Gonna be honest, I was half paying attention to what that guy was saying. Okay, there we are. Here's another. That looks like one, hopefully. Unless I already got that one and I'm just running back, doubling back. I'm pretty sure it did. Yep. Yep. Well, here's two more, it looks.
嘿，把位置记下来，等会儿让飞鹰商会的人把。热乎热乎嘛！
Still just the easiest combo I have. Just light everyone on fire and set the whole area ablaze with wind.
目标发现。
Like I know, I think people generally aren't super big on the main character. I think in part because it's not the best design of the game and they don't really have a ton of personality because they're kind of a blank slate, but also
没错没错，这里有好多石
I
破。
don't think they're supposed to be one of the better characters combat-wise.
记录位置。负责人说一共有5辆车，那我们应该找齐了吧？回去告诉他吧。唉，害我这么辛苦，他应该请我吃点心。
But I'm still just, like, there's a handful of characters that I would like to get that I haven't spent money on the game yet, so I don't really, I mean, I probably will eventually. I've put enough hours into this game where I wouldn't feel bad spending money. I've enjoyed it enough to, throw them 20 bucks or so, considering it's free to play, and I've probably gotten 20 to 30 hours out of it already.
5辆车的位置我们都记下来了，可以把石破卖给我们了吧？
真是辛苦你们了，签契约吧，还望。
完美解决，太棒了！我们的配合也越来越默契了呀，这样一来就只剩下长久。
Alright. Seems like this is slowly coming to an end. Alright. I want to grab the items that are around here. Like this tree, probably. Probably, right? Like a no. Now it's up here somewhere. Now I have a weird angle. definitely can't just force that. Oh well, we'll come back for it at some point. Now that I've put myself all the way down here, like a fool. Where did that little thing... There it is. Really? Feel like I wasn't that short on it. Alright. Where was this jerk again? This hill. Ladder around here, right? Hope. If I remember correctly. Or is it just this? Ah, here we are. Do this real quick. I want to see if I have any means of quickly getting enough currency to maybe do some rolls and see if I can get lucky, which I doubt it. I feel like I got lucky pretty early on with my rolls in this game, and then since then it's just been nah.
正好你们来了，我正觉得奇怪，你们知道是怎么回事吗？
放心吧，长久爷，茂才公在。
啊，这是怎么回事？哎。 啊，可不管怎么说，
不需要打折，我们按。
哎，不是低价收购。哎呀，
说过他们不会再上门，就是不会再上门了。
这，好吧，不过这么多的识破，
其实我们是受了委托，具体就不用问。
啊，谢谢，谢谢，太谢谢你们了。
I like to tell myself that I leave like the original language on for games like this, whether it be Chinese, Japanese, or whatever, in hopes of like maybe picking up some things that I know. Like, oh, I learned that. Like I took a semester of Chinese in college. I recognize maybe 1% of the words being said in this game. But hey, I think I got a B in Chinese, so. It was like one of the few courses that I actually cared about and paid attention in, because I was genuinely learning something. That and Japanese were like the two courses. I tried to pay attention in like my writing arts courses or my journalism courses, but that didn't go so well. Also, most of my journalism courses, it would be like, okay, we're gonna do like a mock newspaper, like a group project that was like right between the four of you, like 8 to 10 different types of articles, like reviews, a news story, an editorial, and blah blah blah, stuff like that. And so one of the projects that I did was just, I got my group to agree to like, oh, let's just do like, we were a video game thing because our professor was like, yeah, you could just do a singular topic, like if you wanted to be like a specialized newspaper or magazine or whatever. Like, okay, let's just do video games. And everyone was like, yeah, that sounds good. At the time, I was writing for like a small site online, so I just repurposed all my work from that site, and we got an A. Because I'm shameless. My college also had I get where they're coming from with this rule, but you couldn't like it was a double dip rule is what they called it. So I couldn't write a paper in my English class and then even if it 100% applied without a single change to it to another writing course, whether it be a journalism or creative writing course, I wasn't allowed to technically turn that in 2 different classes. But for teachers and professors to notice that, they would have to do a little bit of work on their end, or like there might have been a back-end system to check some of that stuff, which I don't think they ever really bothered to use because I definitely double-dipped on multiple assignments.
最后一出好戏可不能缺了你们2位重要的看客。
说的轻松，我们在跑这儿跑那儿的时候，
这个嘛，当然是好好读完了《神霄折戟录》，度过了一段美妙的神级与邪剑。迷儿前5卷故事的展开，还可以说它奇或是妙。这世上也就那位奇人能写出这样的奇作吧。
但这和茂才公的事又是……
我只是感叹一下，毕竟出乎意料，也多亏你的帮助，我的预想才会……
什么？这种只有我不明白的气氛，那为什么你说要在仓库这里看好戏呢？
试想一下，茂才公跑遍整个璃月港，他担惊受怕，没有材料就完成不了契约。惶恐之中，他听到了飞云商会的茂才公有权有势。
This has been a pretty long quest.
不管是想出气，还是要解决问题，他都要。
原来是你们
I hope the reward is worth it.
在帮长久爷出头吧？
你们看，说来就来了。
我跑了一大圈，到哪里都买不到石破，这明明不是什么稀有矿物，却一下子断了货。
并非针对，只是报恩而已。路见不平拔刀，我记得是你们的人说的吧？
哼，真不知好歹。那我也不废话了，大人，靠你了，把这里的石破全。
你做了错误的选择。
Yeah, we can just probably spam a bunch of ults. There's only like 2 people left, so. Oh, that was not nice. Come on, come into the fire area, please. Thank you.
该赶得上。
It was easy.
有两下子，不是泛泛之辈。
他们快坚持不住了，继续上啊！
愚人众和你本来就只有生意上的合作关系。
这说什么呢，大人？
订单的事，自己想。
别走啊！喂，哎，
少爷，你怎么在这里？没有受伤吧？
有这位少侠相助，所幸无恙。
少爷，
你就是飞云商会的少爷？
在下行不更名，坐不改姓，古华派弟子，即飞云商会掌柜次子。
该死，居然被你算计了！
茂才公，抢这种事对生意人来说太不体面了吧？不如还是用生意的。没有这识破， 愚人众会把你怎么样？
可恶！说吧，你要怎么样才肯？
既然你和长久爷开的是3折，那一报还一报，市场价的3倍，怎么？
你趁火打劫，欺人太甚啊！你
叫唤的这么厉害，买还是不买啊？
我
感谢贵客惠顾飞云商会。
你居然是飞云商会的少爷！我们用的那哗啦啦点都点不清楚的魔拉，都是从你的金。
小事一桩，这是一笔稳赚不赔的生意，还能顺便教训茂才公，一举两得。
Sure, make fun of the rich kids, why
看到
not?
我的自家里人就能认出我，这也算是一种。
之前我一直叫他书呆子。我在武侠小说里看过，有钱的少爷如果生气了的话，怎么办？对不起，真。
既然你能飞，脚也不是那么必要的东西吧？
帮我啊！他的眼神是认真的。
玩笑到此为止，这次的事情真是谢谢。这本《神霄折戟录》也让我非常尽兴，麻烦你们帮我还给长久爷吧，因为其实我并没有做什么，不应该去接受谢意。能结识如此有侠义心肠的友人，
少爷，抱歉打断您。
关于这个，请帮我给父亲带句话，不知可否将功补过，再换几日自由。神霄折戟录
说的那么好听，其实还是你自己不想去啊。
若是我说长久爷那里不光有谢
礼，那……
唉，看来不管我说什么，只怕也我也没想到你们会不知道啊。
那么还书一事就拜托2位，行秋告辞，有缘我们江湖再见。
Well then, still a tiny bit left of this quest. It's fine. Seems like we are almost done here with this guy. Just gotta hop over. Hopefully, I'll get some decent rewards out of this. Oh, look at that. My battle pass, level 1. Oh, wonderful. I have barely touched the battle pass stuff. Hello there, Jay Young Videos. Look at me just not using the ladder like a fool.
哎呀，你们终于来了！今天早上当铺的人主动把我的藏书都还回来了。这所有的事，一定都是你们帮的忙吧？太谢谢了！哎呀，常家原本也算璃月的大，我积攒了多年财力，想要重振家族荣光。要不是你们，我估计得葬在这荒山野岭里了。
没想到你也是个少爷啊！
嗯？
没什么，
神霄折戟录。
古华派。
I feel like this game is like pretty typical of RPG like quest designs, and as far as it likes to do the thing where you think you have a simple goal in front of you, and then 10 hours later of being jerked around by 18 different people, you've not gotten what you set out to get. You've helped everyone else get everything they could ever desire in life.
一直衰落下去，就永远吸引不来人才。这现在古华派的年轻人呐，就比如那小子吧，说要报恩，结果 远不如你们有担当。
I don't want to compliment that little.
无所谓了。
Guess I don't have a choice.
你们是来找提瓦特游览指南的璃月篇的吧？送给你们，不用还了。另外，大恩难以为报，还有一份微薄的谢礼。唉，矿脉。
怎么了？我看。
哦啊，没什么，没什么。莫非？
Yay! That was a longer quest line than I thought it was going to be. 60! Barely got... I know those quest lines aren't exactly designed to be the main means of leveling up, but... Let's even see some of these characters here. I'm not gonna... Maybe I will. See, the thing is, I want to get Beidou. I don't have her. She's the character that I want most. But I tell myself that, like, oh, you know, I probably have a better chance to get some of these folks, which is likely nonsense. I probably don't have a decent chance of getting anything. I know you can look up the, oh yeah, the percentage drops. Yeah, stuff like that. But I also want to, like, do it when I have 10 to... I'm still 1,000 short of just doing straight up 10 at once, which I know if you do 10, it's not like if you buy 10 you are guaranteed to get... If you bought 10 through the single one, it would be the same odds as buying 10 at once, but it's just convenient to buy 10 at once. It also, you know, if you buy 10 at once, you know at least one thing in there is going to be good, but we'll see. Let's see if I can buy any stuff from Highlands nonsense here or anything. I don't even really have a lot of other currency. No, in fact, I'm quite poor here. Oh, that is unfortunate. What's the notices here? A lot of stuff. Event. Let's just clear this. Oh, yeah, I forgot this was the thing. I was playing a decent amount when this event first started. But I've since fallen behind. I don't remember how this event... There was some stuff that was spread across the world or whatever. There was... Meteors came down, blah blah blah. Here, let's just I could probably knock out these dailies at least. Thing is, I probably just need to get back into playing this daily, and then at least a handful of days a week, even if it's just for like an hour. And that will probably solve my issue of being poor in this game. And then I could do those roles that I want to do and maybe get lucky and get those characters I want, which not gonna count on it. I also suppose I need to start. I think I have my core party here all at level 40, correct? Yeah, so I need to start getting them to like the 60 range. It is again. It goes up to 60 the next time I upgrade their characters. Well, this is relatively easy. Ow. In general, I really like the heavy sword users. I did the quest that involves Luke, yeah, to Luke, the winery dude from over here. And I really like playing as him. I also just like Luke's character. Him being a sort of... He's just Batman in this game, pretty much. Like, he owns the winery, he's a filthy rich dude that wants to help out his city, and does so by being a vigilante in the dead of night, and hiding his identity. I think I forget the exact wordage, but there's something about it, like I think they call him like a Dark Knight or something at one point. What the hell hit me? Oh, that boar. Sneaky little boar. That did less than I was hoping for. Bye. Destroy these. Oh, we're halfway to 27. Like I was saying, there's probably a more efficient way of grinding out levels. In fact, there definitely is. But I'm also not super concerned with that. Like, I want to obviously reach that, but I have a good enough time just farting around this game, doing dailies and a handful of story quests. It's funny reading like a lot of the sort of traditional games press coverage of this, like places from like Rock Paper Shotgun or PC Gamer or Game Informer or IGN, all those sorts of like traditional outlets, and seeing them like It's clear a lot of those people have not played a lot of gacha games, and like the notion of the grind to them is like they played it like they would any other game, like RPG. Like they typically get assigned games to review or like feel the need to play a game to be a part of the conversation, so they burn through it like as fast as they can. And that's kind of like not like you can play these games that way, but it seems like a bad way to do it because you're just gonna hit the point where you hit the end game grind, and it's gonna be a grind, a really, really bad grind. So it's funny seeing them all like kind of criticize it for that and be like, yeah, just I wouldn't put 20 hours a week into this game. Like I'm content with 5 or so. I've been having a good time that way. Pretty sure I have what I need to give to him. Yeah. Not really busy, being honest. I already had everything I needed on my person. I gifted milk. Sure was. Alright, yeah, sure, why not? This is our last daily, correct? Ow. That fell way short. Oh, this should work. Pretty sure I also just have a good sword for Noelle here, so she tends to do good damage. That's why I end up using her a lot. I also have a pretty good spell book for Barbara, so comes in handy too. Probably something on the battle pass about 4 dailies, right? Yep. Okay, cool. But yeah, mentioned it earlier, but I would like to stream a game in its entirety on here. I'm trying to think of like what would be a good game for them. I was also thinking Valkyria Chronicles 4, which is... I bought that game when it came out because I was super excited that Valkyria Chronicles was back, you know? It was years between even 3 and 4, and I'd never even played 3 or 2 because 2's only available here, like PSP, right? 3 never came out in the West, so I only ever played 1. But I really liked 1, and 4 seemed like a... People seem to really like 4. I'm contemplating playing that on stream because it seems like it's a strategy game, or a tactics game rather. So it's pretty easy going. Plenty of downtime to talk over. Yeah, I should go claim my dailies, shouldn't I? Oh no, I'm out of coffee. What's up here?
向着星辰与深渊，感谢你完成了今。
Getting there, like 3/4 of the way to 27. Oh yeah, there's this stuff, which is newish if I remember. Maybe it's in Mondstadt, right? There's a... Oh, yeah, it's this stuff. Let's go over there. I don't think I've done a ton of that stuff. Quite the name. That's decently far. Yeah. I forget how well these things are for leveling up, but like it feels like the week or 2 that I took off from this game, there are now like 18 different progress tracks to level up on top of the 20 that already existed. Which is fine, because like that's the point of this game. It's kind of a time sink sort of thing, but it's amusing. Especially because this is generally just not a person who plays a lot of big time sinky games like Ubisoft stuff and all that. I kind of actively despise a lot of that design. the last decade of open world games that have been like the result of like Assassin's Creed 2 and 3 becoming popular, and then just that Ubisoft formula spreading out to everywhere in the industry, because it was an easy way to make I mean, games are hard to make either way, but easy in the sense of like, that's a formula that you don't have to think too hard about. You just throw in a lot of content that can be palette swapped around per game, towers to climb, bases to clear. All that sort of stuff fits into a lot of different genres on a lot of different settings. I got the Ghost of Tsushima is another game that I just like saw that, and when it was first revealed and like looked like more story-ish, like more linear to some degree, and like was heavily reliant on this like the look of the game, I was interested in that. And then more and more of that game was revealed to just be a big open world bloat that I just, no thank you. What else do I need to give this? Okay, yeah, just that. Now we pop back to a good old Mondstadt. I don't think I can activate two of these at once, right? I think I have to... Oh, I can. Okay, cool. And there's bounties on this stuff, which... Sure. Let's just accept them now. Oh, yeah. I think this is the one that I can only... It's fine. Back here. Guess I just have most. That's convenient. I just have most of the stuff I need to give these people anyway, so I don't have to go out hunting. I appreciate that that guy spells Connor the correct way. I'm like, I name my characters in RPGs when I play as a dude Connor most of the time, or a decent amount of the time, unless I have a specific thing in mind. But Connor is like an easy default because it's my middle name. But my parents, when I was born, spelt it with one N, which annoys the crap out of me. So technically, which I know one N's like a completely acceptable way of spelling it, but it just doesn't look right to me. Like the way that I end up reading Connor with one N is Conor. That just sounds silly. Where is that other quest? Way over there. Pretty sure I also already have what this lady needs. There we go. Yep. Well, that was easy. There were no idea if this needs like no, there's no extra reward there. Cool. Near the tower between the Stormbearer Mountains and Stormbearer Point. What does that even get me? Not... I increase your reputation. I forget what happens when you increase your reputation, unfortunately. Complete reputation related tasks to increase your reputation. What do I get? Level... Mining outcrop. Oh, so all this stuff. A new glider. Name card. So mostly aesthetic stuff. Okay, so I mean, I'm for getting that, but it's not a priority. More battle pass? Maybe I should see what I have in here that I need to do. Oh yeah, I should really probably collect 10 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth or Blossoms of Revelation. Okay. That's very doable, I think. I just remember where... that's the bounty. I forget what those look like on the map. Pretty sure that these... No. I don't remember what those things look like on the map, the blossoms, but I'm pretty sure there's stuff around here for it. So let's pop over here. Go to the bounty. Maybe we'll run into the things that I also want to find. Bounties and that direction. Also, that fast travel point I've yet to unlock. So we could do that. pretty sure it's one of these fools, right? And this will be an easy way to get rid of a bunch of them. Okay. Not one of them. Pretty sure it's one in like little red puffy ones. Mages. Oh. Wonder how I haven't been up here yet. Thought I made it part of my goal to clear out all of these fast travel points a while ago. Unless they added more in, maybe. It's entirely possible, I suppose. Really would have thought there was something up here. This. Fast travel thing. Down on a lower level. Just all this stuff over here to unlock anyway, so. Probably a bit overkill to use the ult there, but sure is enjoyable to do. Oh, there's the fast travel point. I looked right at it. This bounty's not popping up. Where? Don't really care to do that right now. Little thing over there, but ooh. It's more than I thought it would be. Let's get to high ground here and see if we can't find what we need to find here. I do have to probably end this stream soon, though. Do I have any keys for that? I'm gonna go check. I'm not really too concerned with this bounty, now that I'm thinking about it. It's only for the reputation stuff, which isn't super important. Well, that's a gap. should be easy enough to get across, though. Yeah, we made it. Up. God, I've been getting interrupted on that constantly. Okay. Really racking up that Gen. Eventually I'll reach level 27 or get enough to buy 10 wishes. Someday. Oh, I do have. Oh, I have a lot of keys. Oh, wow. Alrighty then. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, I was also looking for those flower things when I was trying to find they like the ley lines or whatever. I forget exactly what they're called, but your stamina back. Probably not gonna find any of them, if I'm being honest. I don't even really recognize. Oh, this is like the beginning of the game. That's why I don't really recognize it, because I haven't popped back over here much. Let's do this. Let's go over to the statue here, and I might be able to level that up. And I'm just gonna run through and see if I can just ascend any characters or anything, and then probably call it. Because I have some stuff to do today. Oh, I got one. Well, I'll offer it. What was the achievement? I don't think I have the means to ascend anyone though. Like I think, yeah, still lacking on a lot of materials. Probably the case for... I don't know, I've ascended him. Oh, he can get to 50. Okay, that's what it is. Well, we can definitely just power on through with that. Now that I have a bunch of stuff for leveling. Oh, I don't know that I'll make it. I think I'll be still short here. Yeah, for sure. Oh well. I made it to almost level 50 on him. Yeah, they're all... Oh yeah, I did get her, Diana. She's a level... She level 4 or 5? I forget. But I mean, I haven't had terrible luck with the draws because she's level 5. I've just managed to get like a decent amount of characters, and I like the characters. Like I like Noelle. I like Zhongling. Quest failed. How with that bounty? Oh well. Did I get an achievement for failing a quest? Yeah. Awesome. not really a failure then, am I? Alrighty. Yeah, that's probably where I gotta end it, because things to do today. So, thank you for popping by, anyone who did. I will continue to try to stream on occasions. I would like to get a schedule of some sort down. The way I'm thinking about it is, like if I could ideally like do 2 streams a week, that would be great. Realistically, I don't know that I will, but like one morning on like a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days, or and then like a Friday night would pretty much be my ideal streaming times. And I hope I'll figure out something that's like a longer playthrough to do, even if it's like a shorter game, like Halo, that's like a 10-hour thing that I could probably do in like 3 or 4 streams, or a longer RPG. We'll see. All right. That's it for now.